Hey there and welcome to this MindsDB tutorial where we will understand about MindsDB Cloud Editor and how we can very efficiently forecast quarterly house sales with MindsDB. Also, we will look at how MindsDB introduce AI and machine learning to identify patterns, predict trends, and train models simply and automatically. So let's get started. To visit MindsDB official website, follow the URL www.mindsdb.com. You will see the Get Started button at the top right corner. Click on it. It will redirect you to the registration page. Get yourself registered by filling up your details. I am already a user, so simply I will sign in. Once you log in, you will see a cloud editor in front of you, which have the excellent interface and is easy to understand. You can add your data and connect it to the database. But today, to explain to you how we can forecast quarterly house sales, I will use mock data provided by MindsDB. Click on the Learning Hub option, then check the Forecast House Sales example. In this tutorial, we will train an ML model to predict future events based on historical data, which will track quarterly moving averages of house sales aggregated by type and amount of bedrooms in each listing. So the first step is to connect our database. We will start by linking the demo Postgres database to MindsDB using the create database syntax. As you can see, I will take the query and run it in MindsDB editor. It gets executed successfully, and we connected the demo Postgres database. Now if you want to preview the table, execute the next query. You will see the table appears in front of you. Currently, the table contains a sample analysis of 10 rows. You can update the limit accordingly. MindsDB provides you with a great feature of data visualization, showing the distribution of data. All you have to do is to click on Data Insights and you can see your data analysis. The second step is to train a machine learning model. Now, let's specify that we want to forecast the MA column, which is a moving average of the historical median price for house sales. However, looking at the data, you can see several entries for the same date, depending on two factors: how many bedrooms the properties had, and whether properties were houses or units. This means that we can have up to 10 different groupings here. Let's look at the data for one of them. Execute the next query. It executed successfully. We want to generate forecasts to predict the behavior of this and the other series for the next year. MindsDB makes it simple so that we don't need to repeat the predictor creation process for every group there is. Instead, we can just group for both columns and the predictor will learn from all series and enable all forecasts. We are going to use the create predictor syntax, where we specify what query to train from and what we want to learn to predict. You can check the status of the model. Once the query gets executed, check the status. Status goes in training and then gets complete. The third and final step is to make a prediction. Once the model's status is complete, you can query it as a table to get forecasts for a given period of time. Usually, you'll want to know what happens right after the latest training data point that was fed, for which we have a special bit of syntax, the latest keyword. Once you run this query, you will see table containing the forecast for a given period of time. Click on Data Insights and analyze the data. One thing to notice is how beautifully MindsDB AI works. According to your data, it tells you the kind of data. In our case, it is categorical data. Now, you can try changing the type to unit or bedrooms to any number between 1 to 5 and check how the forecast varies. This is because MindsDB recognizes each grouping as being its own different time series. So we learned how it is very easy to use MindsDB Cloud Editor. MindsDB work on 3 major factors that identify patterns, predict trends, and train models while working on MindsDB Cloud Editor. If you face problem at any point of time, so you can refer to the docs as they are well documented. The link is in the video description. Thank you for watching the video, and I will see you in the next MindsDB tutorial.